I am the Shade, and welcome to the Shadows. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Minecraft. I'm picking right up from where I left off last time. Hopefully there are no audio bugs this time. And I'm just putting the finishing touches to this house before I start moving on to start the farm and mining downwards. Some of you might be looking forward to watching me dig straight down, and most likely to my most unfortunate, untimely demise. I know I always look forward to watching other people do that. Now the real question I have is, how hard is this roof going to be to put on this structure? Because I think I made it one block higher than I normally do, which is probably going to make this next part a little harder. Okay. For a second I thought the sun was setting. Alright. If you set yourself up just right, you can just do a straight walk across without stopping to get your layers in. But it's not always that easy. Come on now. There we go. Sorry, I don't mean to be so quiet, but I'm just kind of concentrating on getting this roof into place. And, you know, the problem with having so many good lights around is you can't tell what time it is. There goes the sun setting, so I need to get to that bed over there. Now, as a general reminder, I would like to just make sure everyone is aware of something. I personally, when I build a house, I will start to surround the house with light so I don't have to worry about close by spawns, and then I will usually fence off the area. That is all coming. I'm not going to be in too big of a rush for that one, but there is an important step that a lot of people forget, which is that the top of your building can spawn mobs just like everywhere else can. So when you start fencing in an area, if you're going to, and lighting it up, don't forget to put lights on the top of your building, because that's how some monsters have gotten into my areas before and really messed up my plans. Wondering if I'm still not going to have enough lumber for this structure. This is way larger than I normally start with. But it seems quite fitting and quite functional for what I'm going to need. I've already figured out where I'm going to put a lot of stuff in it. Easier to deal with lumber than it is stone, especially when you're using something with a high blast resistance. I'm pretty close. Still don't think I'm going to have quite enough. I think I'll have to get a little bit more, but luckily some of those trees are starting to grow on the outside, and I think those will provide me with what little bit I'm going to end up lacking right here. You know, since the other video I have not heard a single audio skip. I'm thinking that 30 frames a second is going to fix my problem, or at least I'm really hoping it will. And I'm hoping the videos will still be as enjoyable as they were at the 60 frames. I know I still got a lot to learn about making YouTube videos and about making decent commentary. I mean, not exactly what I'm used to doing, but I think with some practice I might not be too horrible at it. And again, for anyone watching, if there's a structure you'd like to see built, I would love to tackle it after I finish my castle. If I actually get some viewers, what I might do, and this I'm kind of debating on, is I know there's lots of good voting, like poll. I've seen lots of YouTubers use polls. What I might do is find the ideas I like most in the comments of what people would like to see built, and then just run a little poll and let people vote. Never done it before, but it could be kind of fun. One of the things I've got to learn is where the pause button is on here too. Because see, I don't know how to pause this if someone knocks on the door, if my phone rings, blah blah blah. I don't know how to just pause it. I'm not sure there even is a way. But then again, if there's not, I think I have enough software where I could just stop it, start it, and then cut the two pieces together, I believe. I really probably should hang around long enough to pick up some of these, because these are, well, I got plenty. It's no big thing. And this should give me enough lumber to finish my house, thankfully, finally. Very nice. Okay, now I need some more tools. Okay. Go ahead and use some of this. Get these. I'm gonna start with just another axe so I can get rid of those parts where I missed. Also gonna need another hoe so I can start a farm down there by one of the lakes, and I'm also going to need a shovel so I can finish clearing out around the structure. Now first, get rid of these ugly things. Good. Now, it's not an immediate priority, but I also want to do the floor in here too. I want it to be cobblestone. I think cobblestone will go really good with that wood style. Let's see, let's just go ahead and pick up any of these that have already fallen. Very good. And then I'm just gonna, there we are. Now, you know what I said earlier about how at a certain point you want to do this so you don't have monsters spawning inside of an area where you're not expecting them? Well, there's something I forgot to mention, which is just the simple fact that you want to pretty much do it immediately, because otherwise they can kind of drop in on your head when you're not expecting it. I mean, you can come out of your house, look around real quick, not see anybody, and then the next thing you know, a creeper jumps on your head from up above, and you're like, where the heck did he come from? So it really is a good idea to go ahead and do this just as soon as possible. Again, I kind of hate having them this close, but with the lighting what it is in the game, it's kind of a necessity. Later on, once I get some glass, I can't wait to show you guys how I actually like to do my lighting. This is only a temporary setup. Whoa, right there, not there. And it's primarily just so I can make sure everything stays in the proper dimensions. And I've only got one torch left. Goodness, I wasn't expecting it to take so many torches. Okay, I do have some charcoal on me. There we go, 24 more. Hopefully that'll be enough. The perimeter always takes more than anything else. It's so much faster to do once you have the outline done. Because then you just go bump, bump, bump. Okay, now nothing will spawn on the roof. Did I just see a bunny like jump up to heaven? I might have to play that back. I'm pretty sure I just saw a bunny jump up to heaven. That's different. It's funny, I'm getting a lot more glitches with this game than I recall being in here, but you know. Let's see, yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to extend this out a little bit and make it the size I want, since I don't have buckets yet, and I'm kinda limited in some regards. That and I like things being a specific shape. You haven't picked this up about me yet. There we go. Go ahead and pick those up, pull the dirt down. Sun is setting already. I swear these days just don't last as long as you would think they would. Okay. Try to squeeze out every last second I can before I go, I guess. The house is done, so that's good. I'm happy. I'll be happier once I finally get underground and I don't care so much about what time it is. I'll just run over here and make a bed real quick and get the day set back up. Now I know I could just go over there and pick up the bed that's over there instead of going through the trouble of making a new one. I know I don't have a whole lot of wool, and I don't think I've come across any sheep too close by either. But I really don't mind having the extra beds right now because... oh, monsters nearby. Let's go ahead and try it right here then. They shouldn't have been able to spawn on the roof. There we go. So I wonder where they were. Oh. I hate it when I forget to tear stuff like this down. Much better. Just looking for any enemies or any bodies I can go ahead and collect. I need bones. The overall design I intend to go for, I'm gonna need a lot of bones and a lot of ink sacs, which come from the squiddies in the water, if you don't already know. I'm gonna need them for dyes. I tested around in creative mode to figure out exactly which colors I wanted. And I'm gonna want a lot of green, so I need cactuses. I don't know if you caught it, but I was collecting a few in an earlier episode. And I'm also gonna want a lot of light gray. And for that, I'll need a lot of bones and a fair amount of ink. Why do I want them? Wait and see. I kind of look forward to showing this. I don't recall ever really doing it before, and I think it's going to work a lot better than I originally thought. And I have the seeds on me. Nice. Nice change of pace instead of having to run all the way back to get them. Well, all the way back, like my house ain't just right over there over the corner. Okay. Let's go ahead and collect a few more seeds. You gotta love how easy seeds are to get in this game. I mean, considering it's a vital food source, they do make them plentiful. Which is by no means a complaint. We'll go ahead and put some of the sugar cane down, get it growing. I'll need it for paper. There are 3 things I want as soon as possible, and one of them is a map. Sooner you can get a map, the better off you are. Makes most of the rest of the game so much easier. And for that you need paper. And for that you need sugarcane. Might even make a cake later. If you guys haven't seen that song, it's really funny. It's a parody of, forget what it's a parody of, but it's really funny. It's called I'll Make a Cake. Alright, let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and start burning up some more lumber. More wood, I should say. I've played too many other games, that's why I keep calling it lumber. It's not lumber, it's wood. But there we go. And get rid of the dirt. Actually, get rid of everything. I don't want any of this on me. The only thing I want on me is a torch and a whole bunch of ladders. It's been a while since I've made ladders. I probably shouldn't make this many sticks until I'm sure about the recipe, but I think it's just like that. Very good. That is not enough. Well, actually, it should be enough, shouldn't it? I should be on block... No, I'm on block 63, and I plan on going down 53 blocks down, so I'm going to need more. Quite a few more, actually. Go ahead and just do them all. I mean, shoot, why not? Okay. Alright. Now. Is that everything? You know, I think I would like a sword as well. And I might need a shovel. And we'll go ahead and do one more pick. Okay. One shovel, one pick. Okay, it's time for the straight down dig. Now, I want to decide where I want to put it. It'll be pretty much its permanent location for a really long time, and I want to pick a good spot for it. The most likely this wall and this wall I'll use for specific things. Don't want to put it too close to the door, so I think I will place it just right here. Okay. Wish me luck. Go ahead and pull up that for 1 second just to get a feel for... Yeah, there I am, 52. Okay. Got a long way to go. And the real question is, what will I fall into while I'm trying to get there? Every now and again you get lucky and you don't come across anything and you're able to dig straight down in one shaft. I think I hear something. Sounds like lava, which is not uncommon to happen when you dig straight down. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, there's my 10 blocks. Okay. Now, here's the big question. That's the wall. Which way do I want this to go, and which way do I want to go back up from? I think... I think I've already got turned around, so let's just go ahead and hope. Oh. This puts me in a good spot, because if it doesn't, I really will tear these things down just to like... Because I'm kind of particular about stuff like this. If it puts me in some weird, awkward spot that I just feel is kind of like not where I want to be at, I really will break every single one of these ladders and redo it. I should have been more careful. And I also know I'm really close to lava too, because when you're down there you can hear it gurgling. Really hoping I just went right up the wall, because that's what I really wanted to do. Was yeah, perfect. That is exactly the way I wanted it to go. Alright, I did not die. Woohoo! Is it nighttime? Okay, not nighttime. Alright, that is good. Now, did I use... Yes, I used every last ounce of wood that I had, which is not unusual when I first start to do that. So, let's take a look at about what time it is. Looks like I'm good and clear. Doesn't look like there's anybody nearby. This is the great thing about planting a nice little forest right in front of your door. You don't want it too dense, because if it's too dense, it'll block the sun enough for monsters to spawn. Again, I think this is going to be one of those trees where I needed that bottom block. Oh, I didn't. Nice. And once I get a few pieces, that should actually be more than enough. I'm headed down to mine. I should wait and collect. Come on now, quit being glitchy. There we go. I swear this game was not this glitchy when I played it before. Well, what you gonna do? Alright. And the coal, which I've got quite a few pieces in there, which is fine. carry 64 with me. The rest can wait up here. Go ahead and make a few basics that I'll put together as soon as I get down there. Double chest. Furnace. Comes in handy sometimes having that down there. Now, some things I'm not going to need. I'm obviously not going to need a stone pickaxe. Everything else looks like it might come in handy. Probably would be better off carrying the dirt. You never know when that's going to come through in a pinch. I put food up here. Where is it? Cooked food, specifically. Ah, there it is. Alright, let's go. I think that's new. I don't remember him making those sounds when he descended before. That's pretty nifty. Like I said, I can definitely hear lava. I'll need to be very careful. Okay. Now, you know, I really do like keeping everything perfectly, like, symmetrical. So I'm actually going to replace that torch there. And that should match what's up there perfectly. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bottom one. Now it's gonna... if I place it now, it's gonna be cobblestone instead of stone, and that too is gonna bother me. I'll fix it later. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that will lead right back to the steps. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it looks like there's several spots I'll have to fix. This would be kind of like an unofficial mining base, which means I'm going to want the materials to look right. I do not want them all different. I'm just too picky when it comes to that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Glad it moves slow. Alright. There we go. Knew I was close to it. And that could actually work out to be my favor, because usually the best minerals are really close to lava flows. And considering that I'm going to actually want to collect and harvest a bunch of lava, having it right there could be quite beneficial for me. Looks like we're reaching close to the end of this episode. I'm going to let it run an extra 5 minutes or so because I would like to finish just getting the overall all structure of this bottom layout finished. Won't bother replacing the materials yet, but okay. This is the overall design. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there, that there, and then put everything I don't need at this exact second in here, including half the torches. There we go. Now, you may know this rule already, but I'll go ahead and say it anyway. Just how digging straight down is a good way to die, so is digging straight up. It's a little easier these days to not die that way than it used to be, because if lava's directly over your head and you're paying attention, you'll see little red drop of lava. Same thing with water, you'll see little blue droplets. If you have a good pickaxe or you're just in a rush and you're not paying attention, it's a really good way to die. Speaking from personal experience here. Usually if you need to dig up, you want to dig at an angle, not just straight up. Especially in the nether. Ooh, lava's slow here. You saw how slow that was over there? In the nether, lava goes at the same speed that water does, and well, does it go quite that fast? I know it goes a lot faster. I know it's a lot harder to avoid. Let's see. Alright, very good. Again, I do not like my roofs so close to my head. You've got to be kidding me. Holy sweet Jesus. Remember what I said about being so close to lava being a lucky break? That is extremely lucky. Oh my god, I can't believe I just found that. Oh my god. Usually you will dig for ages looking for those little blue rocks, and that is just extremely lucky. I wonder if I should go ahead and mine it out with my stone pickaxe. What do you think? And anyone who's played this game before is screaming at me at the top of their lungs, don't mine diamond with a stone pickaxe, because you will not get the diamond block for it. It requires an iron pickaxe, which I don't have the iron for, but I still can't believe I found diamond before I found iron. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm really glad I let this run a little longer. I mean, you know, gotta love OCD. That's all I can say. Because, I mean, if I hadn't intended on knocking out this layer because I don't like it that close to my head, I would have just went going on in any direction, and I probably never would have found those. Or at least not till much later on, and then then I would have been cursing at myself for missing them when they were right above my head the whole time. Wow, that is just extremely lucky. Okay. And we've almost got this mined out. Now again, a lot of you know this, a lot of you don't, but I'm going to go ahead and mention it anyway, just for the benefit of anyone who has not had this happen to them yet, to try to save them from a similar fate, okay? When you go to mine these, do not mine them directly. Don't just go, I've got my iron pickaxe, let me get this diamond. Diamonds are notorious for spawning around lava. For all I know, there is an ocean of lava right above it, and as soon as I mine it, it will come pouring down, destroying the diamond and killing me in the process. What you want to do before you ever mine a diamond is you want to mine every block around it in every direction. Because, like I said, I can't tell you how many diamonds I've lost because I got really excited and I just went straight for them and got my butt handed to me for the trouble. A game that's not that hard most of the time can be extremely frustrating sometimes. Seriously. Okay, and I'm gonna bust out in this direction. I'm just gonna do a little bit right there. You know, I really would have liked to have come across just a drop or two of iron, but guess I'll have to go for a while to find that. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you at my next